Hello, a very quick check-in. Welcome to the first day of the week. I'm so annoyed by how good I feel after I work out, especially after a group class. So I just started Pilates again. Today was my first class that my friend Becca was there with me. It's just so fun to like be in pain but laugh about it with other people. That's literally it's the reason why I can't ever stick to like a good workout regime at home, is because once something gets painful, I'm just like, ow, no. But when I'm with others, I'm like, guys, this sucks, but it's so fun. So yeah, it was just really lovely, and then got to like take a nice little nighttime walk with Becca. And am I going to undo a lot of good work that I just did by eating a salt bread? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, after I wash my face. So anyway, welcome to the week. I am determined to not let this week get me down, kind of like last week, except the rain is worse. It rained all day literally until my Pilates class, which was amazing. And I felt just kind of stuck inside, a little bit sluggish. No. I'm going to be going outside. I'm going to be seeing people I've missed. I'm going to be doing things, not getting the summertime sadness, not getting the jangma. What would we even call that? I can't come up with an alliteration right now. I'm going to be okay with the rain. So I just wanted to say hello. Today I didn't do anything except for, I will give you updates. This is a message to future Carrie. Update you about meetup plans in the US, because yes, I have 2 meetups planned, and I just confirmed the venue for the second place. And yeah, I can't believe, like, this feels so crazy. I'll talk about it more, but like, it feels so crazy that I'm able to like contact venues and they're like, yeah, absolutely, sure, we'd love to host you, instead of us just like, if you specifically, I'm gonna give a shout out to the Prague and Vienna meetup, because in Vienna we got like chased away by a cafe owner because there were too many of us. He was very nice about it, but we did get chased away. And then in Prague we were dealing with rain, maybe snow, and then we were able to find a place inside and did it. Anyway, so yeah, now we have actual like shelter and we are welcomed into a place, which is exciting. So I'll tell you more about that later. I have to go shower and then eat my sogumpang and go to sleep. But yeah, exciting news, exciting things in the future. Hopefully this week I can just like get through it. We gotta get through it. So, okay, welcome to the video. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye. Hello. Okay, I don't know if this music is too loud. It is really loud in here. So I'm at this little tea house with cool paper art. Anyway, 2 things I want to talk about really quickly. Again, we'll see about the music. The first thought just came to me while I was eating. So I had sundubu. Oh, that's really good. It's orange oolong. It almost tastes like orange chocolate desserts. If you like orange chocolate desserts. Oh, okay. Fantastic. So anyway, yeah, I was eating sundubu and I just like, without a care in the world, without really thinking, ate it in the way that I normally do. So like, I usually spoon a little bit of the dubu out onto my rice, let it cool a little bit, and then eat it with like a tiny bit of rice. Some people take a spoonful of rice, dip it in a jjigae, and then eat it. And like, I don't know, there's like not a right or wrong way of doing things, but the thought kind of hit me that, I've been living in Korea for so long, and it took me a really long time after moving here of like trying very hard to not do something wrong. Like, I never wanted to be rude or inconsiderate or like especially awkward, I don't know when that transition happened that I could I went from like being so worried about making sure I was doing things the right way. And now I can just do things my way. And I'm like not worried about, does that make that? It made a lot more sense in my head. I'm not explaining it well, but basically like any of that stress of trying to be perfect is gone. And now I can just like, I'm comfortable in doing something my way. If that, I don't know. I just like felt very good. I hadn't had sundubu in a while. This sounds so weird, but like that was just a comfort meal for me when I first moved here. And it's still so comforting. So anyway, I'm going to listen to how loud this is before I continue on my second thought, because my second thought is actually more important and a little bit makes more sense than what I just said. So hold on. Okay, fam, I think we're good. Second point, my important announcement. So we are having meetups while I'm in Seattle and San Francisco, and I will put the information down below, but Seattle, it is August 5th, and in San Francisco, it is August 9th. Both of them are going to be at bookstores. Previous cases, I think, did I already talk about this? I'm having such deja vu. Did I talk about this last night? We're getting venues. We're getting hosted by these bookstores, and I just like never thought that was a thing that I could do. Like I never thought that this community was big enough or not like important enough, but I don't know. It just feels like to me such a big ask to like, oh, could we use your space to have a meetup? And the way that these people responded immediately and with such enthusiasm, to the point where in Seattle, I actually have two of the biggest bookstores have said okay, and I kind of need to figure out which one I'm saying yes to. And I mean, I get it, like from a business standpoint, bringing a ton of people into your independent bookstore who are likely going to buy books and stuff makes perfect sense. But just to me, I was like, I don't think I'm in a position to ask for these things. I just feel very like proud of what we've built, and I think I need to just like get over myself and ask for things. That used to be my whole thing. Like, you know, if you've been watching me since I started this channel, like how did I get an internship at YG when I had like no business being there? Because I asked, because I submitted a resume and I thought it would be goofy as hell to go to the interview, and I got it. And like so many things in my life were based on that, of like just ask, just put yourself in a position where you can either get a yes or a no, but if you like aren't in the position at all you're gonna get is a no. And I don't know what stopped me from doing that. Yeah, anyway, I just hope that if you are like working on something, building something, like to not forget to ask, to put yourself out there. You never know. This is just it. Maybe this seems like a small thing to people who like do community events normally, but like anyway, I'm going to drink my tea, read my book, and then we're gonna go to a little art bookstore, and then I'll talk to you again later about what's happening this evening, because my coworkers just won't stop getting married. It's like a wedding every other week. So yeah, we'll talk about wedding stuff in a sec. Rui Tea House, their orange oolong, so good. All right, see ya. Hi, sorry. I'm being really annoying. Kurt hates my like daily updates of AI music, but this one tops it. I'm sitting here with my tea, and at first, I don't know if you can like hear it. It's just kind of like jazzy. So I was able to kind of like tune it out. And then I hear, respect your husband. The lyrics are literally about how we need to, as women, we need to lift up the men that are working so hard. He's not just a hero. He's not just a name. He's flesh and blood. He's not a game. Behind his armor, he's soft as flame. Let's respect our husbands. In their fight, they're the moon in our darkest night. The fuck? Yeah, it's literally just on loop. Let's respect our husbands. I'm in hell. I do respect my husband. This AI telling me to respect my husband because he's soft under his armor. Oh, I feel sick. Also, I don't have an umbrella. And it is pouring rain, so I can't leave. I have discovered another circle of hell. Okay, final thing I wanted to chat about today, because I'm not actually going to film for the rest of the day, because the only thing on my agenda is I'm going to a dinner for one of my former coworkers who's getting married. So a little chat, hold on, dying here. A little chat about wedding culture here in Korea. So for weddings, for the most part, everyone's invited. Like, unless it's like a very specific small wedding, usually your coworkers are invited. Like if you've worked with them for more than 2 or 3 years, for example. And in Korea, typically, like at least in the US, from what I know, I actually am not well versed in like wedding culture in the US. You usually mail wedding invitations. In Korea, you do an evite, but then you also want to be in person passing out the invitations. So you usually have a big dinner. And so my coworker, maybe he just doesn't have the same amount of trauma that I did related to my previous job, but he thinks it's really funny to get the gang back together and have us have dinner at like a restaurant that we used to go to just like after work. Like anytime we were staying late, or if there was like we were like a big group or something, we always went to this one Chinese restaurant. And so he's getting married, and so he was like, guys, guess where I made the reservation? So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to my old office, returning to the scene of the crime. It runs deep. Like the second I heard the name of that Chinese restaurant, my heart like stopped. And I haven't worked at that company. I stopped working there like as a normal person in 2018. And then like a couple months in 2019, I was working part-time, basically just like recruiting and training my replacement. So it's been since 2018, 8 years. And I still am like, man, did that company do a number on all of us? I'm not alone. I don't know how this guy, maybe he's trying to like erase the bad memories. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to like a wedding invitation dinner, not the wedding, not a rehearsal, a wedding invitation dinner. But I'm just not going to film it because honestly, I'm going to be like locked in trying to have a good time. I really wonder if like I'm going to have a reaction to the food. Genuinely, like, but yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. That's just, it's just like that time of year, that time of life. Most of my coworkers are around the same age as me. Everybody's getting married. But yeah, see you tomorrow. I'm going outside again and I'm going to bring my umbrella. I'm not going to trust the weather app anymore. So yeah, I will see you then. Bye. Hello, good morning. A quick check-in. I didn't film anything yesterday because I stayed home and I did the deepest deep clean of my house. Things are sparkling. I did like taking out the little, what is that? The grease rack from the kitchen. Like my kitchen got deep cleaned and I feel really good about that. And I just listened to a podcast. I listened to an episode of If Books Could Kill. What's that? Michael Hobbs one? Anyway, and then I was spoiled this morning because Kurt has been watching a lot of like food reviews. There's this one particular Korean YouTuber who just like travels and eats, and he was in Texas covering Tex-Mex stuff. And Kurt was like, I'm gonna make fajitas. And then it turns out the ingredients that we had was literally just bell pepper. So he did what he could. But yeah, I had a little Tex-Mex inspired breakfast. Today looks like another rainy day, so I'm gonna do a little more cleaning in the house, and then I think I have to pop into a few places that I'll bring you to. But tomorrow's really fun because all the girls are coming over. Becca's gonna cook us Guatemalan food, and then afterwards we're gonna go to the other side of the city to a Twilight watch party. I have to pick up a few things for that as well. So yeah, it's the beginning and end of the week are exciting. The middle bits are just doing errands, but so happy to be here. I'm reading. I'm currently just getting coffee and doing my morning reading. I'm reading. It's called That Which Feeds Us. That Which Feeds Us. It's like a typical Gothic novel, like a modern Gothic, but set in Hawaii. So really interesting. I'm only 30% of the way through, but I'm really enjoying it, learning a lot. And yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. I have to go, I'm going inside. Bless this cafe. We had a scare. This cafe played AI music one day. Never again. They are currently on their like shoegaze, in their shoegaze era. So every song, I'm just like shazamming the hell out of it and enjoying myself immensely. So anyway, I'm gonna read and drink my coffee, and I will see you in a bit. Okay, hi. Hello. So typically the rain does like a semi-crappy job of cleaning these windows, but because we have a screen up, the rain doesn't really hit this particular window pane. I've also, when I first moved in 3 years ago, I attempted to wash these and almost lost my life. I do not recommend. So this is the only window I can clean really safely, and it's very dusty. So I'm gonna clean this one, and that's like the most exciting thing we've got going on today. Beautiful. So as you can see, I just can't even if I do clean this, it will become dusty and rainy within like a few days. So I will deal with this. It's like warped because of my screen, but oh, that feels so nice. I love cleaning my lovely house. I didn't take like before and afters, but I'm very happy. Yay. You told me that this was so stupid and like ajuma thing. Oh my gosh, awful timing for me to go to the mall. I am in that exact part of my menstrual cycle where I hate my body and I wanted a pair of shorts. It was just one of those things where like I hated everything that I put on. And just a reminder, a good thing to tell yourself is that it is not that your body did not fit the clothes. It was that the clothes did not fit your body. There's nothing wrong with your body. There was something wrong. Something that didn't work for me for the fit of those clothes. Gentle reminder, because I know I'm not going to feel like this in a couple of days. So it's just so annoying. Why did I choose today to go to the mall? All right, I don't need the shorts anyway. That was going to be a dumb purchase. I'm going to show you the clouds, and then we're going to go to the grocery store if I don't miss this bus, and I really hope I don't miss this bus. Hi, one last thing I was thinking of on the bus regarding body image, because why not? This is a great time to talk about it because I am in a bad place. And it's one of those things where I'm of two minds, where there's a voice in my head that is like very negative thoughts. But the bigger part of my brain, luckily, is aware that this happens every month, like clockwork. A week before my period starts, I hate myself. I feel disgusting in my body. And I'm so lucky that I recognize the pattern and I have, like I said, a big enough voice in my head to be like, Carrie, this isn't you. Give it like 3 days and you're not going to feel this way. Because I know my body didn't change overnight. How I was feeling yesterday versus how I'm feeling today, nothing changed. It's all up here. It's all chemistry. So anyway, I had to get some things at the grocery store for Becca so that she can make us some yummy food, which I'm excited about. But also, one thing that helped me that I saw recently, I don't want to go too far into it because I've kind of mentioned it in the past, I guess, but I had a really bad time with body image, disordered eating, etc. when I was younger. It took me a really long time to just become really neutral about my body. Like I don't actually think about my body that much until it's like this time of month. So that's sort of why I'm so aware that this is like really bizarre that I feel this way. And a lot of it just came with like acceptance of my body. Like nothing changed. I didn't like, none of my creepy 1990s diets ever worked. In fact, it's proven that crazy crash diets actually do a lot of damage to your metabolism. And so if you're trying to lose weight, it might work for a little bit, but the second you stop, and you will stop because you can't live that way, you bounce right back and you're probably going to gain even more weight. So if that was like the thing that you're trying to change about yourself, you're screwing yourself over every single time. And so whenever I get that inkling, it's this time of month and I'm like, oh my God, I need to like cut calories. No. None of that. But anyway, the reel, I guess, the short that I came upon was by, if I can find her, I don't know her name. She looks like a little Barbie doll. She's so cute. She's sometimes riding a skateboard. She was talking about how she is very petite, and she was talking about how, like with diet culture, especially now with, you know, the changes in the beauty standard that we're seeing right now. She was like, just a reminder that no matter how much you work at it, whether you're dieting, working out, etc., trying to gain weight, you're not going to change your body type a ton. If me, 163 centimeters of me, wants to look like Bella Hadid, it's never going to happen. It's just never going to happen. And so the metaphor that she used, she was like, if you want to look like an Italian greyhound and you're a Welsh corgi, so you starve yourself to look like an Italian greyhound, you're just going to look like a sick corgi. You're going to look like a malnourished corgi. And nobody wants to see a malnourished corgi, you know? I found that like that is like a silly way to put it, but like that's genuinely how I really healed a lot of my relationship with my body, is like accepting my body shape and like where my body is healthiest and happiest. And I'm never gonna look like an Italian greyhound. I do actually have the body proportions of a corgi, so yeah. But anyway, I just like, in case any of you guys are randomly feeling crappy, maybe check in with yourselves. Is it hormonal? Have you been online too much? Have you been looking in the mirror too much? I saw this one, oh, sorry, I'm going on a tangent. I saw this one reel or whatever. This woman was like, look at me erase this broken blood vessel in my nose. And she is like up in the camera. Like no one is that close to your face. And she was like, look at this burst blood vessel. And she like uses some serum or whatever. And it's like, no one on God's green earth is getting that close to your face. And if they have the ability to get that close to your face, for example, my husband gets real close. He doesn't give a shit about a popped blood vessel. I want people to know that to let other people love you, I think is what I'm trying to get at. Like if I married someone, or like if I ever felt like my friends wouldn't like me because they could see like my veins, or I have a pimple today. Like if I ever felt like the people who I love, it made them unhappy or uncomfortable to be around me because of that, they shouldn't be in my life, you know? And for the people who don't know you and don't love you, keep them at an arm's length. Spoiler, I was online too much yesterday. And And so I was just getting really pissed. It's hard enough to live out here, guys. Oh, I need to find what I sent to my friends. Hold on. My Instagram timeout just ended. Ooh. I've got voice notes from Chedin. I've got 3 big ass voice notes. I'm so excited for this. Okay, what did I send to them? What did I find the other day? Okay, this is from Willow Isabel Writes. I'll link it down below if I can. Yeah, I can obviously find it again. I'm looking at it. It was a Substack, but I found it on Instagram. It's like a picture of a cute little girl, and it says, "Me when I remember that my physical body will never exist again in the history of the universe, and I'm the only one who ever gets to be her." Yeah, your body's a vessel. Who knows about rebirth? Your soul, you might exist in other spaces, but this guy, it's going to deteriorate. It's going to go away. It's going to become soil. It's going to feed the earth. But you are the only one who gets to move through the earth with this guy. So, be nicer to yourself. I'm looking at a mirror. Be nicer to yourself, girl. Anyway, I bought myself a yellow plum and I have hummus. I'm going to slice up some carrots. I'm going to slice up some bell pepper. Thank you to Carrie from yesterday who ordered hummus. I knew I needed it. This brand, since I'm just holding you hostage here, I feel like I'm talking so much in this vlog. Esty, focus. Esty, real yummy, real yummy. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna log off and I'll see you guys later. But yeah, just be nicer, be kinder. Love your little body. Hello from my pimple. Bye. Whose grand idea was it to invite my friends over right after a Pilates class? I don't know. I'm gonna jump right into a shower. That class was so good. But in case I don't chat with you, happy Saturday. The cicadas, the memi are out of control. I literally can't even think. I got a shower. But yeah, friends coming to eat and sit in air conditioning, and there's nothing better. So I will see you in a sec. Ready for tonight?
Flat, double-sided pen.
We're at Garosugil now, picking up a pie for Twilight night. We're getting apple pie in honor of Charlie and the cover of Twilight. So.
My skin, the shade.
Use your day, Angela. Don't bring it up again.
I drew near.
Please respect the title. Respect the man.
Watch the movie again, girl.
Ooh, love.
Hello. Happy Sunday. I was planning on ending the vlog yesterday, but I got home past midnight. Can you hear the cicadas? Just insane. So last night was so fun. I felt like yesterday was the longest day of my life. I know that I didn't film a lot of it, most of it, but I was like, went for coffee in the morning, went to Pilates, had friends over, went to a movie night. I told myself at the beginning of this week I was going to do stuff. I did stuff. Sorry that I didn't film a whole lot though. Oh my God. Ew. So anyway, yeah, it's been good. Also, just like an update, as expected, literally right after I had that little chat with you in my kitchen about body image, feelings were gone. My stressed out feelings, my bad feelings, gone. It's just so funny how like sometimes you need to say things out loud and then your brain is like, huh, that's stupid. And I felt a lot better. So I know that I didn't really do much this week. I feel like I just talked a lot. But honestly, I just kind of needed mentally to get through this week. My brain and body were not being kind to me. We did get through it. And I got to see friends, I got to try new foods, I got to get caught in the rain, and now I'll show you some footage, but we've got puffy, as you can see, sun on my face, puffy clouds, like so puffy and tall and everywhere. They look like they're drawn, like they look unreal. So very happy about that. Yeah, not a bad week. Happy to have shared it with you, and I'm glad I actually wasn't even going to film this week, but I'm glad that I did, because I feel like if I had that little mental breakdown yesterday and just like dealt with it by myself, I don't think I would have gotten over it as quickly as I did talking about it. So that's a reminder, like if you feel like your brain is playing tricks on you, being a little mean to you, talk to someone about it. Like I know that is the most basic advice in the world, but literally, or if you need to, just journal. Get the words out, and once like the thoughts are outside of your brain, truly you can handle them so much better. So yeah, I hope that you're treating yourselves kindly. I feel like I've seen an uptick of comments from people being a little down in the dumps, having a rough time. Yeah, I hope that the world treats us all a little bit more gently in the upcoming days. But yeah, I'm gonna actually sign off here because I'm wiped out. I don't get home after midnight usually. So yeah, I just kind of want to chill today, and then I'm going to see you on Monday. We're going to get ready to go to the States. I'm really excited, getting ready, watching Twilight last night, and then knowing that I'm heading to Seattle in a week. I am stoked. I'm so excited. So yeah, anyway, I just hope that you guys are doing well, and I'm thankful to at least be getting some vitamin D, celebrating the little bits of sun that we get in this season. And yeah, I will catch you guys. We're gonna be packing. I've got to pick up some stuff for people, running errands, and then I think I'm gonna film the trip. I don't know, it's a non-stop, it's not that exciting, but yeah, you can come on a flight with me. And so I'll see you then, okay? But yeah, just thank you for letting me air out my mushy brain. And I hope that you guys are all doing the same. But yeah, all right. I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much. And now I gotta get out of the sun. So I will see you later. Bye.